Hello, hello.
I don't remember this character from Apollo Justice. He sounds an awful lot like Sherlock Holmes. Oh, oops. It's the same thing with the Perry. I said Perry. I'm surprised you didn't say a Perry joke.
Hello. Okay, but look how good I am at copying styles. Hold on. Look at GGP. Yeah, I'm good at forging. like the right image is forged. Oh, wait, so thank you.
Whoa,
Yeah, amazing. I know.
that's looking really good so far.
But so far, it's done.
What? What about the thing in the top?
I'm talking about the drawing.
Oh, the drawing?
Yeah, look, the cosplay itself isn't being made. Yeah, but talking about.
Oh!
There we go.
Oh, I thought you were pointing to. Okay. Yeah, the drawing is really good.
Yeah, it's
I know.
my favorite character, Isis Wilson.
ISIS.
What?
Isis Wilson.
I thought we were trying not to get demonetized. Now you're going to like mention the name of one of the biggest.
Biggest Egyptian
Whatever.
goddess. She's an Egyptian goddess.
Yes. Right. Okay.
This strange power, I myself do not know where it comes from. Yet it is the fact that it's passed down from the Grammy line and runs in their veins.
What is it?
I asked her, Thalassa, once. This is what she told me. Her power responds to tension in others.
Tension. Oh.
If she were to face a person, they became tense, even slightly, then she would know, no matter how hard they tried to hide it from her.
This is just like hiding a boner in front of a girl.
Oh.
So she could see it.
Not quite. This is the strangest part of it all. She wouldn't realize that she was subconsciously detecting the tension, without the use of a particular object. Or
Oh, Daniel, why are you so loud today? Jeez.
Objects. Wait, were they something she wore?
Yes, her chastity bracelet, her chastity belt.
Oh. I admit the first time I saw one of those, I felt there was more to it than just fashion. What kind of power could a bracelet have?
I have made a decision. I will tell you all I know. Consider it a gift.
Trucy and Apollo.
Thanks, I guess.
Well, I hardly need you to tell me at this point, but those two.
Brother and sister, yes, so don't ship them, weirdos. And the brother, too, has this power of theirs.
So Trucy has an older brother. I wonder what will come of that.
I think he's an idiot. Mr. Wright, tonight after our game is done, I will return to a life of hiding. Cause fuck my daughter.
What? I thought you just said.
I would not see her live her life without.
Well, you won't see her live her life, period, so.
I understand. I'll tell the two of them when the time is right.
I am in your debt once again.
No kidding. What I want to know is how all this got to be so messed
Are you
up.
talking about the game? Talking about the game itself? It's because you made it
What
7
happened
years
to
in the
the-
future. That's why it got messed up. Don't make it take 7 years in the future next time.
Those bracelets are made of a special alloy. It is said to expand and shrink very slightly in response to body warmth.
So they're temperature sensitive or something.
Yes, this is how they hold. They shrink the exact size of their wearer's wrist.
And this has something to do with the power?
What have I told you? The Gramry power reacts to tension in others. When the Gramry senses tension, they too become tense, and this tension translates into minute contractions of the muscles. So minute, they cannot sense it on their own.
Wait, so they contract? You can't wear a fucking necklace made out of that alloy then. Otherwise...
It'll kill you.
Oh no.
It'll kill you.
They're muscles. Oh, so that's what the bracelets are for.
With the bracelet on, one can sense these contractions, because the bracelet is always a perfect fit.
So when the person they're watching gets tense, the bracelet feels tighter on their wrist.
Precisely.
But that alone doesn't really count as mind reading.
I believe I understand how process works from there. It's a simple question of eyesight.
Eyesight?
Just go to a soccer game with the bracelet. Damn, it will fucking choke your livers out.
You think it's like a dare? Like YouTubers are like, how long can I wear this bracelet without dying? And they put it on their necks.
Have you
Maybe in the
ever
future.
have you ever heard of Darth Plagueis the Wise?
It is not a story the Jedi would tell. Something about the ability to see moving objects with full clarity, right? I've heard of it before. They say athletes can see a moving ball like it was stopped if they focus.
Oh, but it's not confined to sports alone. It all relies on the ability to focus. When we focus, we can see many things. The faintest twitch of the face, and the meaning that lies behind it. Therein lies one of the secrets of magic. One must know the mind of a crowd before one may distract it.
I think Apollo Justice would be adapted pretty nicely to an anime. Just that specific feature. It's like
I'm not so sure about. Oh, I'm not so sure about this time travel part. How they do that in an anime? All this time travel shit.
True. So basically, what you're saying is, by the way, someone has to be chat boy.
Yeah, who's gonna be chat boy?
Actually, no, I can try opening up the chat.
Why is it chat boy? Wasn't it chat neutral?
I don't know. I'm not the one who came up with the term chat boy.
It's a man's
I'm not
job.
the sexist one.
It's a man's job. That's why.
Can see really well.
For them, seeing is more than believing. It is knowing. Their power relies on eyesight combined with exceptional focus.
Things are starting to come into focus for me too.
Of course, it is difficult to maintain such levels of focus for any length of time. But what if someone could tell you when to focus?
Or something.
Precisely.
But wait, Trucy doesn't have any bracelets.
Yeah, and I don't love her. You are talking about poker, yes? The timing of when to focus is so elementary, she probably does it without thinking. I doubt Trucy herself has realized this. That is all I know of things grammary.
Thank you, Mr. Zack.
If this boy's bracelet is the real thing, then he will use it before, thereby awakening his power.
I'll keep that in mind. Well, shall we play a game?
Ah, I've said so much. Let me say one more thing. I will tell you of that night.
That night?
The night of my
Daphne
mentor,
is here.
Magnifi Grammary.
Daphne!
Velma passed from his world to the next. There were 2 pistols, and 1 2-letter set. This was Magnifi Grammary's test.
A test?
Give me the test.
In his last years, Magnifi Grammary worked us to the bone. No,
Dude, what the fuck? Why everyone in this fucking troop is an asshole?
but that night I could not shoot him, even though he's an asshole, so I shot the clown's forehead instead. Psh. This seems...
Imagine he says, "You missed."
What is the correct answer?
Yeah.
Oh, someone take this guy. Someone take this old asshole.
I'll take him. Take this now. That's not it.
Josh, what are you doing here?
Take this. I give my art to you, Zack.
What?
It is thanks for playing along with my show.
Is it weed? Weed.
You shot well tonight, Zack. So I would not have minded dying by your hand.
Why are you
So
Japanese?
strangle me.
Wait, what if this is Jigoku?
I am Judge Jigoku.
Jigoku went into hiding and became an old man.
How can I shoot you? You're my mentor.
Bah! I thought you might say that.
If I went home without shooting anything, what would you have done then? What will you have after 500 years?
Then of course I would have given Valent his chance.
And if I had shot you in the forehead instead,
Then it would be over.
I'm trying to make it so that like Zack got the from Magnifi. When they both laugh.
If your Valent would just shoot me in the head, the night of the darkness would go, and my art with me. A fitting end, don't you think? Yet this ending too gives me no cause for regret. I thank you, Zack.
No one should thank Zack. Fuck you, Zack.
And I am sorry. I have done much that was wrong in my day.
Yeah, like, not give a shit about your daughter, asshole.
It seems to me that Magnifi wanted you to be his successor all along. That's why the time he gave you was earlier than Valent's.
perhaps, but it's not something we'll ever know for sure now. I wonder, what is Valent up to these days?
Waiting for you to die. If 7 years pass like this, the performance rights go to him.
And here I am, and his dream is ended.
It's worse than that, actually. Public opinion's a fickle thing, you know.
What? You don't mean to tell me they put the blame on our mentor's death on him?
The trial ended when you vanished, Mr. Zack. There were even rumors that Valent had helped you pull it off.
But that's madness! This is Sparta! Well, it seems that before I can once again disappear from this world... I have one more act to perform.
Huh?
Isn't it odd that sorting my life out should prove so complicated? Even though I'm dead.
That night, Zach Gremery was killed.
Good.
He died as Shaddy Smith, a mysterious traveler with a secret past. But he left one thing behind before he departed. This.
To whom it may concern, 7 years past, Isaac Gramery
This
murdered my mentor, Magnifi
as-
Gramery. I apologize for the trouble caused by my sudden departure. From court, hereby confess the crime. Zach Gramery.
His confession, to use as I saw fit. Of course, he'd killed no one. This was his way of tying up loose ends with his old partner, Valiant Gramery.
Zach's confession. So who fucking killed Magnifi then? Was it Zach or was it Valiant?
I don't think it's either.
Hiya!
Cause like, if it was, maybe it was the reporter guy. For real, for real.
He's like, oh, I'm gonna shoot you!
Oh, Daphne hasn't said anything? What? What the heck? Why not?
I have walked the difficult road these past 7 years.
Because you couldn't perform Magnifi's repertoire?
Oh wow, do not be deceived. Valiant skill is the real deal. I do not require my mentor's hand-me-downs. No, it was my partner who slowed me on my way.
Zach Gramery.
His rather well-performed disappearing act 7 years ago was his end. Wow.
No, not wow. Yeah, wow, that's right, sorry.
Or so I thought.
I got the two confused. I thought he was the one who laughs.
Zach Gramery murdered her mentor and fled to escape punishment for his crime. You said something to that effect 7 years ago, didn't you?
I remembered as if it was only yesterday. Yet that was not the way of it, in the end. For while he vanished, the suspicions upon my person never did. His partner Zach vanished to protect him. That's what those thieving magpies of a press said.
I had no idea.
Yet that very same press comes to me now, feigning interest. They cover the greatest magic show in the history as if it were a vaudevillian distraction. And here I stand, wow, smiling at them all. What am I if not a player in some fiendish farce?
Might I suggest it's because you never made it clear what happened? Magnifi's death is still a mystery to this day. Which is why I came here to get the answer from you.
Wow.
Oh, what? I was expecting more.
He's not impressive, Valiant. Valiant's not
He's a
impressive.
letdown. Damn.
The audience has no business stepping upon the stage. They must be content to sit and stare at the spotlight. Wow.
That sounds an awful lot like something I've heard 7 years ago.
The Makachama.
Ask what you will, you'll get nothing from me. Wow.
I'm as much a part of this affair as you are now. I have to know about what happened.
For 7 long years, I've endured. Now, finally, the curtain lifts on my new golden age. Wow. All the miracles of our troop within my grasp.
Sorry to do this, Valiant. But right now, I need answers. I think I'll start by...
He's a terrorist! He's a terrorist! He's a terrorist!
Oh man.
That should shake things up. Valiant, I wouldn't be so sure about those miracles. Not as long as I have
Phoenix,
this.
what the fuck? That is like the most, like...
Now
thing
I see
ever.
why he only has like 2 Cyclops. Because he doesn't need to do much.
Wait, what do we show? Wait, what was it? Was it a
The
miracle?
confession?
What? Zach's
Is it a
confession?
confession or the note? You know?
Transferal of rights?
Yeah, one of those.
Oh, yeah.
Hiya! And what might that be? As it bears the Grammar seal.
I should have brought this to your attention sooner. But I didn't imagine you'd be planning your comeback quite so fast.
Wow. What is this?
A document showing the true recipient of the performance rights to Magnifi's miracles.
What? Zach, Grammar, he wrote this. What? He passed everything to his daughter. What an asshole.
Trucy Enigma. Actually, she's officially my daughter these days.
Okay, I like Trucy Wright. I don't like Trucy Enigma. That's a dumb name.
I don't like... Yeah, that's a weird name.
Preposterous. Zach is gone. Vanished from through the void.
This is the genuine article. Zach was alive when he wrote this. Both myself and the notary can testify to this.
Wow. 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 Oh, wow.
That's not wow, that's wow!
Why, what does the fate doing with me so? Why must my life be lived in now?
You're not the only one with that problem.
They shot Magnifi. Yes, it was Zach. It was. Wow. And then he left, and my career as a magician fell into darkness.
Did you think there might be some way out of it? Say, if you could prove Zach Gramery shot Magnifi, was that why you testified?
Yes, my way out. It should have been a long way on my way out.
Well, it might not be too late, Mr. Valiant. All you need is a way to prove your case. Who really killed Magnifique Grabber?
I did.
Do we show the confession? Because we can't show a person.
Yeah, I guess so.
Mr. Hat.
We can show a person, or we can't
No,
show
we can't
a person.
show a person.
Yeah, then it's probably the confession.
It was her.
No!
Hiya.
I mean, how could she?
I
she's
believe I have
already
the answer
dead.
to your prayers right here.
Is she?
Is she not?
Still looks like her. Zach Gramery wrote one more thing before passing on,
But this is a confession, wow.
in which he admits to the killing of Magnifique Grammar. See? All according to your plan.
Wow, I am a magician by trade. Deception is my life's work. I fool the audience, give them a fleeting dream. Yet, it seems the tables have turned. Wow, now I am the audience, believing in deceptions I've wrought upon myself.
Zach wrote this right in front of me. After I explained your situation to him.
Alaka! Wow! Wow.
I like her.
Oh my god!
Misty whoppity
Oh
boo.
my god.
Put it together and what do you got? Bippity boppity ka-chow. Wow, you know that this confession is nothing but lies.
Yes, it's my opinion that Zach Gramery killed no
Then
one.
you must be thinking the truth is a simple matter of elimination. Two received instruction to kill, but if one is innocent, then the one who remains is guilty. Wow.
That would be the logical conclusion, yes.
So he vanished to protect me, his partner. Ha 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 ha. A stirring tale, 'tis true. Wow.
Did you shoot Magnifique Gramery in the forehead?
If I had and I told you,
Yes.
what would you do? Run to the police, perchance? Do as you will. There is nothing left for me now. It is true, after all. I have little talent. I needed my mentor Magnifique's repertoire. It was as if a little demon grabbed a hold of me.
I knew it. So Valent Gramery did kill the great Magnifique. I mean, who else could have it been?
Ha 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 ha.
The reporter.
Wow. So sorry, Mr. Wright, but it's not I who shot my mentor.
What? What? But if it wasn't you, then who was it? There wasn't another disciple, was there?
Another disciple, such as...
I don't know. Knack and talent Gramery, maybe?
Your wild fancies couldn't be further from the truth. Only Zack and Valent received those threatening letters. But there was another, wow. One more person could have fired that pistol that night. Wow. I
Himself?
don't suppose you figured it out by now.
If it wasn't Zach or Valent who shot Magnifique, then it had to be the only other person at the scene. Which means... Wait. You don't mean...
Yes, the great Magnifique Grammar himself, wow.
Oh, he pulled a Sakura.
He's such an asshole. He's like, oh, I'm gonna frame both of my disciples for murder. You're such an asshole. These three men are so asshole.
So Magnifique Gramery committed suicide.
You find it hard to believe he's an asshole like me and like Zack. And like Chris.
See where you got it from. Apple doesn't fall far from the tree. To be honest, I hadn't even imagined it as a possibility.
When I arrived that night, the old man was still alive. He appeared to be asleep. I could not shoot him. But when I turned and made my to leave the room, the old man called out to me.
Fuck you. You are worthless. I would kill you. Make everyone think you did it.
So you spoke with Magnifique Gramery?
Yes, and this is why I knew what he had done. Magnifique transferred the rights to his repertoire to my partner, Zack.
Hello, STVQVXRN.
Hello, I just showed up here somehow. Welcome to the stream.
Well, you're welcome to interesting.
And I
Where
guess I owe
everybody
you
are
an
an
apology. I always thought you were the one who did it.
What an asshole. You owe me no apology, wow.
Huh?
My crime was in a way more serious than that of murder. Murder?
What?
Murder.
Your crime?
I'll do it again. I'll do it again.
Daphne says, none of Truzy's actual family ever takes responsibility. Yeah, because they're all assholes.
Yeah, even Apollo, he's an asshole. Apollo's like, stop helping. And Phoenix like, oh gee, I could have used some help back then. Now you're getting a prosecutor who does help and you're complaining? Bitch.
Is Valent Gramery confessing? What could be more serious than murder?
Wearing yellow clothes. You see, I knew that 2 letters had been sent, wow. There were no secrets between partners. It was easy to find out. That was when I understood Magnifique's plan.
He wanted to die by one of your hands.
Little did I expect it had anything to do with the rights to his repertoire. That was when I heard it. The little demon whispering inside my heart.
The demon.
let me confess, I had intended to shoot McAfee, and I planned on framing my partner for the crime.
What? What?
At least he's honest.
That night, I prepared something before going to McAfee's hospital room.
Which was?
Is it really a crime if you frame another asshole? I would, of course. I'd seen it on an earlier visit. If Zach
Valen
did not shoot-
says. Daphne says. Valen's voice sounds like Jeff Goldblum.
I mean, it's not who I was
mean-
impersonating, but I mean, it's close. If Zach did not shoot, I would do the deed. Then I would use the IV liquid to place the murder on his hands. That's Jeff Goldblum. That was my
That's
plan.
Jeff Goldblum. But you didn't shoot him.
Wow, I could not. The demon in my heart fled when the moment came. Wow. But then McAfee called me back. What do you want, asshole?
Oh, that's me.
I am sorry, Valen.
No, you're fucking not.
I am giving my magic to Zach, not you.
Because you're a fucking asshole. Wait, so he made him second, and then he gives it up? He found there's like no choice.
You still lack the draw he has.
Oh, fuck you too.
Please help him if you can.
What the hell? So Val doesn't get the girl, he doesn't get to the rights, his mentor thinks he's stupid.
He gets nothing.
I left the room, and then I stopped. The shock of what I've just been told consumed me. That is when I heard that fateful gunshot. And I was like, you could have waited for me to leave the room for a second.
Magnifique Grammary. Killing himself.
Magnifique's just such an asshole. Then the demon awoke
God
within
damn
me.
it.
Zach killed him, and he was the one. Frame him. And then Val's also an asshole. The magic will be yours. I altered the scene of his suicide. I took the pistol from his hand, wiped off the prints, then I used the syringe to add the IV liquid I brought. Wow.
So, in
So in
conclusion,
the end-
Apollo Justice is justice of assholes. The end.
Yeah. So in the end, things happened pretty much as planned.
Not for me, and nothing was as planned.
Magnifique died and you framed Zack for his murder.
Yeah, as planned.
Murder.
Indeed. Of course, the outcome was somewhat different than what I anticipated. Well, what do you think? Wow. Can you believe my story? Do you believe my story? Can it be believed truly?
That was 7 years ago. I don't know what to believe, but
Yes?
I'm glad I heard from you, Mr. Valent. Thank you.
It is I who should be thanking you, Mr. Why? What did he do? He didn't do anything. Only when I lost everything would I make my decision.
You're going to turn yourself in?
My partner may have vanished, but not so my guilt. And as my guilt stays, all else begins to leave me. My friends. You have no friends, dude. My performance rights. All his friends are either dead or... Well, yeah, all his friends are dead. I've had enough vanishing acts.
I understand.
I thought my life was ruled by a dead man. But I find I was wrong. For Zach Grammary was alive.
Well, not anymore.
All my friends are dead. And now it occurs to me, what if he was not the only one who survived?
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
You see, when I think about it, I realized that we never saw proof of her demise. Wow, we never saw her body.
Her?
The mind races and the mouth flaps on. My apologies, forget this matter. I can only hope that the day will come when I meet her, my partner, Zach Grammar. Then, I shall apologize for my terrible mistake. I think Zach needs to fucking apologize, the asshole. Shot the fucking clown in the forehead. I'm glad we need to have this chance to talk. Thank you.
Zach Grammary. Shoddy Smith. Whichever name you prefer. Shoddy.
You're gonna
Shoddy.
do the...
Shoddy Smith is no longer with us. The truth revealed in that trial was only a sliver, and the impenetrable darkness that remained has taken another light. I knew what I'd have to do to push back the darkness for good, and it would involve paying man a visit.
What do you mean that man? You're that man, Phoenix. It must be that man. It's always that man.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ay, sorry sir. Prisoner Christoph Gabin is currently occupied.
Oh, he's taking a shit?
No. You see, my co-guard came into the room, and they went somewhere, but I don't know. They've been there for like 30 minutes. They haven't come out. He's occupied.
I see. Do you know when he'll be finished?
Could
you go find out? Certainly, sir. Hey, please wait here a moment.
Is he fucking Mike Meekins? Is that what's going on?
Apologies to the god. But there's something I need to see.
Wait, is he gonna take the letter? He's gonna steal the letter.
There it is. The yellow envelope. Daphne says this man. Yeah, that's exactly what we commented about. This is in prison. And the sender is Drew Misham. I was right. I am right.
No, I'm right.
I'm right.
Yes, you should.
Oh, is he?
Oh, we know you went to the studio. Mr. Mason was at his desk. He seemed to be writing a letter, but quickly sealed the envelope. It was it was left at the scene of the crime.
If this is the last letter that Drew Misham wrote, then there's something I need to do. The last thing I need to do, in fact. Here goes.
This is illegal, isn't it?
Let's see if this atroquinine spray finds anything.
Oh, this is illegal. He's
Is
going through
anything
someone-
illegal here?
He's going through someone else's oh shit.
Oh. It
So
was
this was Drew
Crystal
Misham's
all
messenger
along.
of death.
It was Christoph all along.
It was the stamp, all right. No mistaking it. And his last letter was sent to Christoph Gavin.
The interview.
Oh, so many letters in this game. What the fuck?
This interview request.
Wait, what was his voice again?
This interview request once like you said it would, and they're looking in the case. I swear on my life I won't tell you about it. Please release the spell you put on my daughter. I'll write later with a report.
No, you're not gonna fucking write later. You're dead. Fucking
The
talking
spell?
Gotcha.
What spell?
about? Madame to spells.
Oh, maybe he hypnotized her and then like the social illustrator starts screaming.
Daphne
And,
says, this
from
man's
memory-
got something in the guards. Finally, decisive evidence.
Oh shit.
Hey, what's this? A burglar in jail? It's kind of ironic.
Yeah, that's where they go. Gavin.
I don't know. You moonlighted in leprosy, right?
Gaslighted.
Gavin, there's something I'd have to ask you.
Can I steal your stuff? The answer is no. My apologies, but there's no much I care to discuss. Get out of my face, you fucking loser.
Vera Misham hasn't received her verdict yet. You follow me, Gavin?
No, no, no. He's doing the anime
There are
villain thing.
no-
What he's doing.
What? What, Jacob?
This is what anime villains do with their glasses.
I mean, he's an anime villain, so... Anyway. There are no known survivors of endocrine poisoning. But it never hurts to hope.
Okay, I'll be leaving now then.
Maybe that's why she was in Bulgaria, Virginia. Because, like, they had the cocoons that can heal things, maybe?
Oh yeah, the cocoons. The ones
That's
that burn
why, like-
guitars.
So maybe that's how she's alive, you know? Okay. Wait. I know I said get out of my stupid face, but...
Kiss me. Give me a kiss, Makoto.
Yeah,
I
Gavin?
knew it. Would you mind leaving that letter?
Phoenix like, oh shit, he just runs away with it.
It's private.
Oh, sorry. Forgot I had it.
Many thanks.
Whoa, he's expanding!
Whoa! That's a camera. What? Ew. Where was that? What? Oh, Phoenix! You
What?
silly goose!
Yo!
He had a camera in his fucking smiley face.
We've now seen all the clues in this case. Clues I gathered over 7 long years. Now, it is
What the
time.
fuck do you mean 7? That was like 2 days. That was over
Every
the course of,
story
like,
has
2
an
days.
ending.
No shit.
We've come to the final chapter, the final trial. Find the truth. You're the only ones who can.
And we'll see you guys next time.
Never.
Never. As in right now. Whoa.
Welcome to court.
Come on, Cor, we're in the
This
fucking
doesn't look like
Matrix.
court.
We're in the fucking Matrix. That's what...
7 years. All leading to one verdict. A verdict which you must decide
No, you decide.
Daphne says, this next mechanic's wild. They're introducing mechanics on the last, like, 2 hours or 1 hour of the game?
I don't think. Oh, okay. I think I know what she's talking about.
Is the defendant Vera Misham? Innocent, or guilty? The courtroom doors are opening. The trial awaits. Are you ready to begin?
Fuck no.
Who is he talking to?
The
Is he talking to Apollo?
the jury, right?
Really?
Wait, so he made the jury play like a video game?
Yo.
So we're
Isn't that...
he's breaking the fourth wall?
Something in 7 Rising Services. Who's that?
Getting a seizure from this.
Someone to read this?
Something lost long ago. It's close, so close. It's probably not Apollo, but I'm taking a guess. Welcome back, friend. I missed you.
Court is now in session for the trial of Vera Misham.
I missed you even more. The defense is ready. My friend's voice has been so long. I miss him even more.
Prosecution's ready to rock.
Prosecutor Gavin, how is the defendant Vera Misham's condition?
Acute autocrine poisoning. According to a physician, she could die at any time.
Oh shit.
Gotta be careful with that.
Okay, there we go. It's back. All right.
Thus her absence from the courtroom today.
What?
You're so old now, Tracy. What happened?
They can put her on the trial for her being here?
It is unusual.
They should wait for her to get better and then do it.
Daphne says, "No,
It's
my darling
so-
Vera."
Poor Vera.
It's so bureaucratic.
Bureaucratic. Bureaucratic.
Bureaucratic.
That's being a little harsh. They can't delay the trial any longer, or they risk having no one left to try.
A trial without verdict can only cause grief. The records of this case and experience tell us this. Apologies to the defendant, but the show must go on.
Right. If Vera dies, the trial will be so Phoenix is in the hospital. He's like, live, 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 live. I made them play a video game for a reason. It's not gonna that happen. Mr. Wright told me everything that's been going on behind the curtain all these years. I'm gonna get Vera her innocent verdict while there's still time.
Very well. Your opening statement, Prosecutor Gavin.
The opening statement. We already had an opening statement.
The prosecution's case is unchanged by recent events. Why did Vera Misham succumb to poison? Because she couldn't live with the guilt of what she'd done.
You know that's not true, dipshit. You know for a fact that's not true. But Vera was poisoned with atropine, the exact poison that took her father's life. Like father, like daughter.
What better confession could you ask for? Being the killer, she would have access to the poison.
She's the killer?
I was shot in the shoulder, you get shot in the shoulder. Bonding!
This is rather hard to come by.
You're hard to come by.
That is true.
In other words, I see no need for further discussion. We could have a verdict. Yes, we could have had a verdict yesterday.
Well, Mr. Justice, if you have no objections, I see no reason to postpone a verdict.
What we need to worry about isn't the verdict, but the trial itself. The defense holds that Vera Misham is the victim, not the killer.
If that's so, then you have to prove something. She was in court giving a testimony before us.
Whee!
How do you propose her killer poisoned her? Oh, and incidentally, it would be nice if you told us who our mystery killer was.
The prosecution's objection is sustained. I ask the defense to prove its claims to this court. Tell us how Vera Misham was poisoned.
I've got two things to prove here. Who did it and how. Which to hit first.
How maybe? Because, like, we don't know who.
Yeah,
who
let's
it
show
is.
how.
How did the killer poison Vera Misham? I'll focus on the method used first.
Any comments before we begin, Prosecutor Gavin?
Not a bottle or container of the poison was found on the defendant's body.
I see. So the vector of poisoning is unknown.
Vector! Oh yeah!
Is the defense prepared to prove how the poison reached Vera Misham?
Yes, Your Honor.
Very well. What method was used to poison Vera Misham?
The postcard, the fingernails,
The nail polish?
the nail polish, maybe.
Hiya!
Because
What's this? My, what a beautiful bottle. I'd like to give whoever designed that a hand.
What the frick?
Is that nail polish? Yeah, it's colorless.
Oh,
I said it's colorless.
No, he's stuck. He's stuck, man.
something the matter?
Yes, it's colorless. No, nothing. Nothing at all.
So the killer put poison in this drink and made her drink it.
Judge, are you fucking stupid? Prosecutor Gavin has told us this is nail polish.
Nail polish.
It's like paint for nails. Know any women with red nails?
Ah, my wife has red nails. She was born with them. I see. So she's been painting them all this time.
Judge, he's like one of those. Oh my god, I love. You're so beautiful. You have no makeup on, and then she has like a full face of makeup and highlighters.
The judge is stupid. Let's recall yesterday's testimony. Remember when Vera was testifying to the court?
Court is now back in session.
That's not a line. I don't know why I was waiting. There's no. Vera seems pretty tense. She's practically chewing her fingertips clean off. Whenever Vera became nervous, she had the habit of biting her nails.
Her nails. Ah!
Prosecutor Gavin, when the prosecution had Vera examined, did they check her nails?
Bailiff, have them check the defendant's nail at once, Mr. Justice.
Aye, they are so on fleek. Oh my gosh, so nice.
Daphne says, Christoph male wife behavior.
Yes?
Do you know who did this? Do you know who put poison in that nail polish?
Yes.
That bottle belongs to Vera Misham.
You know who it belongs to, dipshit. Why do you ask? Know someone else who might have a bottle like this?
No, just checking.
Mr. Justice, you're about to accuse someone of poisoning that bottle of nail polish. Please dismiss her. You realize the weight of the accusation? Here, let me show you.
Understood, Your Honor. No problem. I know what I'm doing this time.
Wait, here, let me show you. It's just a bar. They got a giant green bar.
See that? It's glowing yellow.
Do you see it? Just like lifted above his head. Oh my god, in the Phoenix Wright, in the Ace Attorney movie, how they like throw evidence is that they have like screens and they like throw the screens.
No, they have holograms, right?
Yeah,
And then they just
holograms.
like push them towards the prosecution.
We need to watch that movie one day. It's so funny.
We should do a react. Actually, no. Wouldn't we get like copyright issues for that?
It's true. No, we'll have like a
Oh.
face cam. I don't know. We'll do something.
What? Wait. Oh, what if we copied the issue and then they cannot copyright us?
Yeah, we'll like remake the movie and then we'll react to our remake. That's what we'll do.
Yeah.
Who poisoned Vera Misham via her nail polish?
I think it's pretty
Wow,
obvious.
he's the first guy to pick. Oh,
I think it's pretty obvious, right?
yeah, that's pretty obvious.
Yeah.
Ah!
Fuck you, Mr. Wright. I'm not going with your plans anymore. Oh yeah. Wait, how old is he actually? I'm curious. 32. How old is 24? Okay.
Oh, wow.
What's this? Christoph Gavin?
Object. Oh, that's
Objection. What's your game?
Apollo Justice, Ace Attorney, where I'm not even the main character in my own game.
My bro. My bro. There's no way he could do a thing like that. You should know that better than anyone else.
Oh, you should know better than anyone else. You're his brother. What are you talking about?
Yeah, actually.
Indeed. He's behind bars.
I know, yeah, but like, does it really count? He's a really nice jail cell. However, that doesn't mean it was impossible to do what he did.
What?
Ask yourselves when he put the poison in the bottle. It could have been yesterday, it could have been a month ago, maybe it was a year ago. Or perhaps it was 7 years ago.
But, Christoph Gavin had no motive for killing this poor girl. It's simply inconceivable.
Prosecutor Gavin doesn't seem to think so. Yeah, he's sweating. That face tells me one thing. You're a pussy. Christoph Gavin's own younger brother doesn't find it inconceivable at all.
Well, Prosecutor Gavin, if you feel there is a clear and pressing need, then we may have to summon Christoph Gavin from jail as a special witness.
Fine. I've known for some time that an impenetrable darkness lurked at the bottom of this. A darkness that has swallowed even myself. Okay. The defense's wish is granted.
I just realized something.
What?
Yeah.
Clavier isn't really a good prosecutor. He's just got lucky that his first case, the legendary Phoenix Wright got
Disbarred?
false evidence.
You think? He keeps on
Yeah.
helping. He's the worst prosecutor.
Yeah.
All he does is help.
Yeah.
He's not supposed to help us. Oops, I accidentally clicked the court record.
Let's prisoner Christoph Gavin take the stand.
Bailiff,
Ah.
begin proceedings to call a special witness. The witness is Christoph Gavin, currently residing in solitary cells 13 and 13.
Well, wow. He fucking doxed him.
He gave his full IP.
Ah, Your Honor, how nice to see you again.
It's been quite a while, hasn't it?
They had sex, didn't they?
How do you think he won every time?
He's traumatized. He's like, "Ah,
Go away!
Would I own the pleasure to your company?
Don't say pleasure.
Daphne says, Christoph is male wife of Patience. Is a
It's not every day I'm summoned from my solitary cell. In fact, it's never.
I think you already know, Mr. Christoph Gavin.
Oh, Mr. Justice. I hear you've been doing quite well for yourself.
No, I'm not. My prosecution keeps on helping me, and my mentor's an asshole. Why do I feel like I somehow...
And he gets like the
my
worst
boss?
clients.
My clients either don't speak English or they're stupid.
Stiff upper lip, Apollo. You can do it.
Does this bottle look familiar?
Ariana Grande? Ariana Doughy nail polish. Why, yes, I use it myself.
In fact, my best witness, the one witness that like didn't bullshit me, was been brushing his eyes and shit.
As did the late defendant. I hear.
Am I lagging again? Come on, don't lag. Oh, there we go.
Slightly.
She's not dead yet.
Well, is there something?
Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna stop bouncing in my
Sure.
seat. Maybe that's what's causing me. I'm gonna stop
Or
bouncing.
tasting nail polish.
Her taste
You can't
indeed.
reach the floor, so you're like, yay, I'm a bounce!
Yeah, cause like I'm jumping my leg up and down, and I think it's like hitting the wires. It's like disconnecting me. The nail polish without Veromission was poisoned.
Autoquinine, was it?
You were informed about the case, Mr. Gavin.
I feel like if you know what the word atropine means, you're probably guilty, right? You're probably
Yeah.
guilty. Like, who the fuck knows that word unless you're a chemist?
Even in solitary, as much comes to my desk, and I have nothing to do but read.
Are you as
Daphne
slow as
says,
Benzik?
Spark Brushel greater than Christoph Gavin. Yeah, Christoph Gavin is like the worst of the scum. Even Spark Brushel is like above him.
Yeah, Marshall's so nice. He tells the truth.
Yeah.
Yeah, this reminds me of when Van Zeeks was like reading like one page and it took him like hours.
Reading it very closely because he has nothing else to do.
Well, Clavier.
This is the first time they talked.
Oh my god, brother. After all these years, we finally get a dialogue together. Dialogue.
They finally get dialogue together.
You're being accused again. By him. Again.
And you agree with his accusations, do you?
That's not a line. I don't know why I waited.
Let's hold a proper trial, shall we?
Oh, is this not a proper trial, Judge?
Christoph Gavin, your testimony, please.
I'd be delighted.
The charges against you are quite severe, Mr. Gavin. You are suspected of poisoning the defendant, Verumism. Please testify on this matter to the court.
Poisoning Vera.
Owning the same nail polish does not make me a murder make. I've been in solitary confinement for half a year. How could I poison her? Her father died of the same poison, the meaning of which should be clear, like my nail polish. The prosecution case holds she poisoned her father, then attempted to poison herself. Surely you aren't going to suggest that I was responsible for poisoning her father too.
No, that's exactly what we're doing. That's exactly what we're doing, dude.
Well, I'm afraid the defender's claim is sounding rather unlikely.
Oh, Kamaru's here. Kamaru says Shaw always gets my favorite villains. This guy's
And she
your
always
favorite?
hates them. And she always hates them. Naturally.
What villains have we released so far that Shaw's been? I don't actually
I've
know.
been Dahlia, Callisto.
Yeah, that's not released yet,
Chris,
though. That's not released yet.
All right. Oh, I don't know.
What's her name? Scythe. Courtney Scythe.
Ah, yes, Courtney's side.
Couldn't say. But is she considered a villain though?
Yeah, she stabbed the guy, right?
Yeah. She was
Right.
complicit, at the very least.
Complicit. For one, I hadn't even know the mishaps.
I don't even know who they are. I didn't kill him.
Isn't that so, Mr. Justice?
Very well, Mr. Justice. Begin your cross-examination.
I'm accusing Christoph Gavin, my ex-boss, but I know he poisoned the Mishams. The question is, when could he have done it? Not to mention, why?
I'll be right back. I just
Okay,
gotta get
we
my
know-
phone charger.
Okay. So we know definitely that he did meet with them because of the envelope and the stamp with the equal on it, you know?
Yeah. There's a poison stamp. We have to use the bracelet here, I think.
Kudu.
Look at that mouth. Oops. Whee!
No, 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 no.
I don't think it's in. I do not think it's in the mouth.
Maybe the hand?
He's like twitching his hand really.
Nothing.
Nah.
This might not be the right statement. He's like wearing too many clothes. Maybe the armpit? Maybe he's gonna sweat out of his armpits, like the other guy.
Maybe in the eyes.
I can see it in your eyes.
Oh, no, no. Maybe it is not the right statement. Oh, look at his other eye though. Oh, never mind. On the big screen, it looked like he was twitching a bit.
Okay, maybe it's not the right statement then.
Mm-mm.
Surely you aren't responsible, I was responsible.
Maybe this one.
Maybe this one, yeah. Hey, oh, wow, that's scary.
Oh, you can see his eyes.
So scary, he's not moving at all. He's like talking while staring directly at us. What about his hand? There's like a scar on it, what the heck?
Oh. Maybe where could it have come from?
He was like watching the. What the?
What the?
Huh?
Oh, because it's like his veins are moving. Out of anger. Where is it?
Ugh.
It looks like a scary face. Like, wee.
It's like a
Like a
skull.
pumpkin.
That's what it looks like.
Yeah.
I was
How
responsible.
many times are gonna watch it?
There we go.
Sure.
Gotcha, bitch. It was you who killed Drew Misham.
A bluff worthy of your new mentor, Mr. Wright.
Oh, really?
Hey, fuck you.
But you see, I saw it. Right when you said her father too, your hand tensed unnaturally, and a little devil Really? appeared to give me the news.
And let's assume for the sake of the argument that you saw me being tense. What does that mean? Huh? Are all tense witnesses guilty? And tell me, was Drew Misham found of a nail polish too?
Sorry, but there's more than one way to poison a man. You don't need nail polish to get into someone's mouth.
You would know that. Anyway. Then I must be very talented indeed. You see, Drew Misham was killed on October 6th, while I was already in my solitary confinement cell at the Central Prison. If that's not an alibi, then I don't know what is.
But you found a way, all the same, and I found it too. This is how you poison Mr. Misham.
Postcard. Right.
Which one? The red one?
It was in the yellow envelope. Wait, which one was sent to him, though? Maybe the thing that was sent to him.
Found in the victim's desk drawer. This one, right? Contains 2 sheets of writing paper.
Maybe
Or is it the stamp?
it's a stamp.
Here, letter
But he
from
also
Misham.
has-
No, this is a letter from him, though.
I mean, on this postcard, there's like a truce. But it was a letter from dying person. Oh yeah, on the stamp, definitely.
So this one, the stamp with the assholes.
No, wait. Yeah, that too maybe, but I'm talking like he stamped it, right? So
Yeah, this is
Wha-
the one
what
that was
did you-
blue, right? This is the one that was blue.
yeah, and also there's one in the frame.
Yeah. Okay. Aya! Oh, were we wrong?
Oh no.
No! 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 Relax, Justice. I've come this far. I know the answer. How did the killer get to the victim when the victim was in jail? So the wait. So it
You
has,
just got a letter.
so it's the stamp, right? Because specifically, that's where it was, right? I don't know. He like licked it or something. I don't know. Hiya! I'm sure this commemorative stamp requires no introduction. The night Mr. Misham died, he was seen writing a letter. Atroquinine was found on the stamp, Mr. Gavin.
So, am I to understand? This stamp was the murder weapon?
Yes, you are. Oh, and yes, this stamp was found in your prison cell. 3 exclamation marks.
Ugh!
So sexy. That is, it's like sexy Squidward. That's what he reminds me of.
Order! 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 Poison on the back of that stamp?
After Drew Mission was killed, someone paid a visit to his witness cell. Phoenix Wright.
Father?
That's when he found the stamp. You made Drew Misham write you a letter, and that's how you killed him.
What?
My. You've upset my poor brother to the point of uselessness.
Christoph, what the fuck?
You're already going to jail, dude. You don't need to insult him on the way out.
Allow me to clarify his matter, Justice. All you need to recall is Spark Brush's testimony.
I'd rather not.
Well, thanks, he puts it into that envelope. Mr. Misham sat down searching his desk drawers for something.
His desk drawer?
Yes! And so could post it and quote.
Ergo, he had no intentions of using this stamp.
What are you getting at?
That is so slow. What I'm arriving at is that this commemorative stamp wasn't in a frame.
Good job, Shaw.
It was a. I know. I'm amazing. Thank you. Anyway, it was a mere coincidence that he used it last night.
That would seem to be the case.
Or perhaps you mean to suggest that I can somehow manipulate coincidences?
He does
I mean,
have
I'm
a
God.
point.
He is
How
gone.
would this witness know if the victim was going to use that stamp? Without that, he couldn't have planned the murder.
What?
The murder.
Murder.
Really, Clavier? You should be seeing through those weak-spined bluffs by now.
He's right, though. How could anyone have known Mr. Misham would use that stamp that night? Least of all, Christoph Gavin locked away in his cell.
Well, it seems that the defense has run out of things to say.
You assume he had something to say in the first place? I believe the defense bluff has been called.
The defense's bluff? I'm not sure I agree with you there. Komara says, I can't imagine Christoph shirtless.
What? Okay.
I don't think I don't think Christoph has nipples even.
He showers with his suit
No,
on.
but Daniel talked about Anya
What?
boys don't have nipples.
That's right,
nipples.
exactly.
Clavier.
Honestly, I wanted to believe you, but the defense wasn't trying to get away with a bluff. You were, Christoph.
What are you saying?
Clavier?
What do
Clavier,
you...
why are you helping?
He's helping.
Stop helping!
He doesn't know what a
Yeah,
prosecutor
for
is. Do you know what a prosecutor is?
This wasn't in the job description. What was your accusation again?
Huh? Oh, it was that.
This poison stamp killed Drew Misham, yeah? To which my brother responded thusly. There was no way to know when Misham would use the stamp.
Yes, that's right.
Yes,
Which
that's
is
right.
Why it couldn't have been planned. That's right.
Tell me, it needs to be planned. Why? Why couldn't it have been a coincidence?
Because then that's poor
The
writing.
defense's case is simply that Misham died by that stamp. That is all.
Coincidence.
Christoph, you tried to slip out from under his accusation by changing the subject. If that's not bluffing, what is it?
What are you up to, Clavier? You're supposed to be on my side. God.
So this is what takes Kristoff down. Clavier helping. It all comes together.
I could ask you the same question, Christoph.
I silenced the defense with fewest words possible. It's called efficiency. You should learn that. It's not helping the fucking defendant.
Yeah, bitch.
But Mr. Gavin, that's impermissible testimony.
Very well. I shall take his claim head on then. Justice.
What?
You accuse me of Drew Misham's murder, yes? Then, allow me to ask you, what possible reason could I have to kill a painter?
Apollo, motive. He's talking about a motive.
Yeah, no
Really,
shit.
Trucy?
Really?
Really?
Tracy just wants to talk.
Indeed.
It's like it's as if like the writers just wanted to remind us, hey, Trucy is still here.
It's hard to see how an attorney
Or
could.
here's something. Why didn't he bring up the motive from the very beginning? Unless he was afraid it was a battle he might lose.
Oh, you stuck, JPEG?
He's also stuck for me.
Come on.
So,
What does this mean?
It means there might be a weak spot. Maybe I have some evidence to prove a motive.
A motive for murder. This is vital, if not the most vital element in this case. Please consider this when making your statement.
I'd say it's about this vital.
That's pretty
Do you
vital.
see this?
No,
do
I
you
don't
see this
it.
green
I don't
bar
see
I'm
it.
holding in my hand?
Why does everyone see it but me?
Where was the justice?
This stupid bracelet doesn't help. I'm going through with this no matter what. Understood,
You don't
Your
need
Honor.
bracelet, you need glasses.
I like to present evidence.
Then let's see what you have for us. What reason did Christoph Gavin have for wanting to murder Drew Misham?
He poisoned his
the
car.
Tie loose ends, basically.
Grammar and
So
Maybe like
what?
That's for Trucy. This one's for Trucy. This one's.
for the forgery, right?
Because we're assuming that Christoph, it was the one who asked. He's the one who forged the thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sign the papers and send in the envelope. I need not remind you to speak of this of no one. Yeah, it's this one, right? The red envelope.
It's that one.
Hiya! Or it could have been the notebook. Or I guess, okay, never mind, it is that. Christoph's
Good job.
motive becomes clear when you consider why the stamp came to Drew Misham's studio in the first place.
And why was that?
Forgery, Your Honor. Go back 7 years. Drew Misham accepts his first job creating forged evidence.
I've seen that before.
How does he remember that 7
Page
years
from
ago?
a diary, wasn't it? Magnifique Gravery's diary.
Wow.
He doesn't know that nails are painted, but he knows if he remembers this. What the heck?
How is that possible?
Judge, I think you lost your memory. Anyway, when Attorney Phoenix, right, lost his badge, yes? This was evidence he presented to his loss.
This evidence is fake, yes, but did Mr. Wright request the forgery to be made? That was never proven.
Objection! The defense attorney on that case was Phoenix Wright. Who other than him, drunk with the prospect of victory, could have done it? And why would they?
They? Just out of curiosity, do you remember this letter? This is the first page. And this is the second.
Those were
Okay.
presented in court yesterday. This letter was sent to Drew Misham by the client who requested that
The
forgery.
enclosed stamp was none other than the poison commemorative stamp. Drew Misham drew his last breath just the other day. However, the motive for his murder was already 7 years old.
7 years old?
The client who requested this forgery was very cautious. He tried to erase anything and anyone with connections to the forgery.
To keep them from talking?
But he made a mistake.
the stamp was a picture of my favorite magician, so I kept it.
Why would you like these magicians? They're all assholes.
Father took me when I was very young. It was a great magic show. I loved it so much.
The killer's time bomb was delayed. The poison stamp was sealed within a glass frame, where it sat for 7 whole years.
Fucking Cherusi. Herr Forehead. Do you understand what you're telling us? The one who schemed up the Forge's diary page was the one who poisoned the stamp. And it was Phoenix Wright who presented the forged evidence 7 years ago. Adding the two statements, the one who schemed to kill Drew Misham was none other than Phoenix Wright.
Clavier, you fucking dumbass.
Clavier, continue helping, please.
That's literally not what we said.
Sorry,
That's
but that's
not
not
what
how
we
this is
said.
gonna go down.
Or then how will it go
I
down?
checked the records on the case when I found this. 7 years ago, just before the trial began.
Oh boy. We're doing this again. It's not like I said this line like 20 times now.
What's this?
I don't know. I just got it over the hole.
It was Trucy all along.
They told me to give it to the old boy with the blue suit with the spiky hair.
And one more thing.
I'm sorry I've sprung up to you so suddenly.
I received the files from your previous attorney only yesterday.
I understand I'm asking the impossible of you.
Yes, well, you haven't really told me what happened yet. All we did was play cards.
And that was enough.
Phoenix Wright was put on the case the day before the trial started. He didn't have time to request a forgery.
The day before?
Now here's a question.
Like usual.
Just
All
who
his
was...
cases are like that.
That's true, he always crams it. Who was Shady Enigmar's previous defense attorney?
No, this can't all be.
But it is all true. There was another man, a defense attorney with a badge on his collar. It was you, Christoph Gavin.
Dum dum dum.
Order! Order! Order!
You like a Big Mac, po?
What is the meaning of this, witness? Defendant, former lawyer.
Let me begin by denying this.
No more. It's easy enough to look up, Mr. Gavin.
And impossible to prove if you can't.
Whoa.
Attorneys are registered with the court the day before the trial begins. In other words, no record remains in the court. How exactly do you intend to prove Phoenix Wright's claim?
That would be difficult. I'm afraid this line of inquiry won't yield.
Oh, hold on, give me a sec.
Hair forehead. Hair forehead's forehead.
You have a forehead.
You have
Hair-
a forehead.
What?
Hair. he got one syllable in.
Hair forehead. Are you sure you don't have the evidence?
What's wrong with the prosecutor Gavin? He looks so clammy.
Evidence! Evidence that shows this man, Christoph Gavin, requested the forgery 7 years ago.
Clavier, stop helping the defense!
Just prove it!
Just prove it!
Clear up these doubts now, or I swear I'm off this case.
Good.
He must have thought of some evidence, Apollo. Come on.
Prosecutor
We
Gavin
can
looks
do
like he's in
this.
physical pain. That darkness. I have to pull that darkness out of him. That's not the only thing I'm gonna pull out of him. And proof is the only way I
Ew.
can. What proves Christoph Gavin's link to Drew Misham? Oops.
You claimed Christoph Gavin requested a forgery of Drew Misham 7 years ago. Prove it!
It can be proven.
Okay, stop yelling at me. Okay? Simply ridiculous.
Simply.
Sybil.
Why even discuss it? This evidence does not.
Objection.
Objection! Are you telling the truth, Apollo Justice?
I am.
Then I say we give him the benefit of the doubt.
Very well, but if you're wrong about this, be prepared for a penalty.
I can't see it. Why does everyone see the penalties but me?
Your Honor, you do the defense as injustice. Mr. Justice is clearly passionate about his claim. Should the penalty not match his passion?
What the?
I haven't given a penalty like that in a long time.
You asshole.
Well, Mr. Justice,
Fine, Your Honor.
Wait,
All I have to do
say
Jesus
first.
Christ,
say
he's got a
first.
death wish.
is prove any kind of link. Something that ties
Well, so
Kristoff.
any
to
piece of
Drew
evidence will suffice?
That is something that clearly does the job.
very well, Mr. Justice. Present your evidence. Show us the link between our witness and Rue Mitchum.
Okay, let's
I
just.
think
First
this is
of
the
all,
first
save.
time. On a side note, I think this is the first
Save.
time I've seen any character directly refer to the bar on the top right. Like they just say,
Yeah.
"Oh, this is gonna be a heavy penalty. This is gonna be a light penalty." Here it's as if they can actually see the bar. It's like, oh,
Oh, see this? Oh, this is a penalty.
oh
make it
yeah, that's
worse.
a penalty, all right.
You see it?
Let's make it worse. Oh.
Okay, what links Kristoff and Drew? Nail polish? No. Magic show ticket? Absolutely not. Grammar envelope? No. Vera's card? Probably not. Coffee
May-
mug? I don't think so.
No, we can't.
Red envelope? We already showed this. Hidden painting? No. Letterbox? No. Tiny frame? Maybe? I don't know. Portrait? No.
Wait a second. Is that painting of Christoph Gavin on it? I don't know.
Be the blowfish, Jesse! The blowfish! Commemorative stamp. Notebook page. Apollo goes down like how Phoenix went down all these years ago with the same evidence. Letter from. Wait a second. Is it this? This is the one with the poison, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the one to poison, and it has Drew sent to whatever his name
And
is.
it was found in his cell.
Oh yeah!
Yeah.
Oh yeah! What's this? Die! This evidence proved there's a link.
I'm afraid I can't let that.
Is there a problem, bitch?
It looks kind of funny.
He's like, what you mean? Okay.
I'm in the void.
How could you pause that? You couldn't.
Hmm?
Hey, that's Father's handwriting.
Father's handwriting. What? Your father's Drew Michelle?
Mr. Wright's handwriting? Wright? Handwrite? What is the meaning of this?
Ah, I see it now. Yes, of course.
He's
What do you mean, of course? What is the meaning of this? What do you mean?
I just remembered I had a visitor yesterday. Phoenix Wright came to my cell, except I was there.
Phoenix Wright.
When I returned, I saw he had something of mine in his possessions. Of course, I had no intention of letting him get away with reading my private mail.
You can't keep getting away with it!
Mail? You mean this letter was in your cell?
No. However, it appears Mr. Wright has yet to be cured of his bad forging habits.
Well, if it's a forgery, it's not a very good one. Handwriting's terrible.
No, no, no. This is Mr. Wright's reproduction, of what was written in the real letter.
Reproduction?
When Mr. Wright visited Kristoff Gavin's cell, he brought with him a small video camera.
What?
He recorded his entire conversation with you, Mr. Gavin, and the contents of your personal mail.
What do you mean, regardless? You're
Regardless.
fucked.
No, you're fucked. The end. Now with Edworth, anyway. This mockery of a piece of evidence will never be accepted to the court. Evidence based on a video a man with no authority whatsoever claims he took. A man who happens to be an ex-attorney suspected of forgery.
Prosecutor Gavin?
I didn't notice he was shaking his fist. I didn't notice that. Prosecutor Gavin?
I think he only started shaking his fist now.
Come on. Come on, OBS.
As embarrassing as it is for me to say.
This is very sad.
Come on. I'm afraid my brother is incapable of making rational judgment at the moment.
The defendant's claim is denied.
What?
Only actual evidence is permitted in a court of law. Please remove the defendant's evidence from the record.
No.
Motherfucker! Better luck next time, Justice.
Ah!
Well, we've suddenly taken a detour from our cross-examination, but the defense appears to be lacking proof. I'm forced to end the cross-examination of Christoph Gavin at this point.
Apollo, do something!
I'm
Come on!
thinking, but without evidence, I don't have anything I can use on him.
Very well. This ends the special witness's cross-examination.
Stop helping!
The show's over, yet the crowd screams for more. Only now do I understand why.
Prosecutor Gavin?
Frankly, I'm relieved. This has been bothering me for 7 whole years. And I'm tired of the whole youthful angst scene. Now's our chance. Let's clean out the family closet, eh, stuff?
Are they both coming out at the same time?
Oh!
Both gay.
Olivia, you're spinning out of control. Calm yourself before you...
Oh, what the frick? Come on.
Dying again. Apex, stop dying!
Okay.
There we go. Spinning out of whose control? Mine or his?
Take a moment to consider everything you've built. Your reputation as a prosecutor, your fame with the masses. You could lose it all, Clavier. Apollo, did you see that? He's trying to press Prosecutor Gavin.
No, that's my job. Prosecutor Gavin, try to remember what's really important to you.
You amuse me. Help
But
me,
just need
even
some-
if I tried. In fact, I haven't.
Hello? Okay, there we go.
Years ago.
Yeah.
Oh, look at him. He's young now. Shall I go?
Finally! I'm
Oh my God.
again! You couldn't just resist, could you? Her right.
Resist what? Presenting solid evidence?
Ow. Stop dying.
I'm not. I didn't die this time. I'm alive this time.
I can read it
Oh,
clearly.
wait.
I'm
Wait,
fine
I'm
this time.
dead. Oh, shit. No, I'm dead. Hold up. No! My iPad! Stop dying. Fuck. Give it a moment. Wake me up inside. Oh my name.
Can't wake up!
Can't wake up. Wake me up
Please.
when September ends.
I don't-
I'm Carl Weezer. Shoddy Smith?
Wait, okay.
Why are we supposed to put the current cross-examination on hold?
What the heck?
It's Timmy Turner.
Oh, okay.
The prosecution would like to call a new witness. State your name and occupation for the record.
I'm familiar with the
Rapping's
trial.
way
You don't need to
for
show
the-
me this flashback. I know what this trial is. I've watched the video several times. Oh god, not that video.
Didn't you find anything unnatural about
No
it?
more.
Unnatural.
Well, you did seem unusually well prepared. I mean, Mr. Wright only had just presented his evidence, and the next moment you call in Drew Misham. It was almost as if...
Almost as if. What?
Funny, it didn't even occur to me to wonder. But now that I do, I see there's only one possible explanation. Almost as if, from the very beginning, you knew Mr. Wright was going to present that evidence.
Oh!
Correct. I knew that if I applied the usual pressure, Phoenix Wright could eventually come up with that forged diary page.
Don't do this, Clavier.
I knew because you told me, Christoph.
What?
Stuck.
Yo, I love this music. It was the night before the trial.
Oops, sorry.
That's Shaw clavier, by the way.
It is.
Oh yeah, just shot clavier.
Christoph! Oh, dude, you're the prosecution's office the day before the trial.
Young Kristoff's so cute.
I want to imagine he's rapping. He says,
I won't be appearing in the trial, actually.
Oh, you went through like really late puberty. Oh my
I
god.
don't know. They're both. You're so young.
"Oh wait, that's you."
Oh.
No, that's also
no.
you. They're both.
What?
You're Christoph as well.
All right. Wait. Okay, it's two different voices. Okay.
I won't be facing off with you on the first trial, apparently. Yeah. But in exchange, I brought information. I have secret early appearance.
Oh, I keep forgetting that they're the same.
This is
Okay,
Christoph.
This is Christoph and Clavier is Clavier. Okay, Christoph's like,
Be there with the place tomorrow. It's not to be trusted.
don't even give him the benefit of your respect. Listen. Wait. Want you to call in a special witness.
Is he Indian?
I wondered about it.
Wait. Okay. I thought the emulator broke. I got so scared.
My God.
How did Christoph know so much?
Prostitute Gavin.
Christoph! We were supposed to face each other in that trial. A fair fight, brother to brother. I deserved that much. You let me borrow the victim's belongings. You showed me all your research on the case.
The victim's belongings.
Which would have included Magnifi's diary, wouldn't it?
Mr. Gavin,
Which one?
Oh, my, Clavier, you disappoint me. You find trees, yet miss the forest.
You're the one missing the forest, Mr. Gavin.
No, you. No, you. No, you!
No, you.
You can't sweep this under the rug. Not anymore.
Yeah, I can.
Tell me what was going on behind that trial.
Why not?
Ew, I don't like that face.
I achieved what I came here to do. So, I see no harm in a little reminiscing.
Eat the what?
The stamp.
The stamp? Oh,
It
what?
looks
Why do you want to eat it? You're clearly not supposed
I don't know.
to.
It looks like the what you put on cakes. You know, like the mate when you print out like a photo.
Oh, okay, I
Print a
get what
cake.
you mean. But
Yeah.
that's deadly, Shaw. You know what's on that stamp.
Yummy.
Oh,
I want to test
perfect.
my mortality. Yeah.
I was wondering if the stream can hear
Yeah.
me
Don't
pee.
you s-
Can the stream hear me pee? Because my bathroom is so close to my mic. And I pee pretty loudly.
Oh no.
Anyway, we're back. Alright.
I
I think we're finally gonna shine light on the black belly of this thing, Trucy. We did everything we could. I hope it's enough.
7 years ago, the day before the trial, I visited the detention center at the request of my client, Zach Gramier.
So wait, is her name Lumiere Gramier?
Lumiere Gramier? That's funny.
How you're pronouncing both the names?
Showdown time. It's showtime.
Who's this?
Oh, you lose, Gavin. Thanks for your work. Now go.
To be honest, I don't know what his reasons were to this day. As far as I could tell, he dismissed me as his representation because I lost a game of poker. I can come to no other conclusion.
Father used to say something.
Something.
Something. If you want to know a man, you have to compete.
Zach wasn't watching his points or the cards. He was watching the man behind the cards, Christoph Gavin.
I couldn't believe it. Phoenix Wright, a second-rate attorney who relies on luck and bluff.
And yet we've never heard of him in the trilogy.
He dismissed me and went with that pitiful excuse for a man. He deserves to die for that error alone.
Hold it! So the one who requested that forgery was...
Oh, I'm not admitting of anything. My point is, those two men shamed me, and I could not forgive that. Phoenix Wright and Zagramir both deserve what they got.
You notice his face is twitching?
Yeah, I can see.
So you asked Mr. Misham to forge that evidence so you could win. But then, when you were dismissed as Zach Grammy's attorney, you used your forged evidence as a trap.
You fed me information about the forgery you made. Then you gave your dirty evidence to him.
You're free to imagine what you will. My point is that all I had imagined came to pass. Everything went perfectly.
Perfectly perfect.
Oh, sorry, my Francisca. Francisca just went out of me.
Ha. Ah, incredible. If I wasn't laughing, I'd weep.
Prosecutor Cavern.
Perfectly. You're mad, Christoph. Stop fooling yourself.
He says perfect and then fool. What's going on here? First perfect, now fool.
Yeah, perfectly
He's
fully.
really bringing out the German, eh?
Wait. No, you can't do this to me. Oh no, I'm reverting back to an angry German lesbian. Oh no.
An angry German lesbian? Hitler?
He was a lesbian.
I don't know, probably.
Wait, you're a lesbian. And I
Okay,
thought
okay,
you were
no, there's a funny
lesbian.
joke because they were in Hitler's gravesite. He died next to his wife and like another woman, and so they went to find his bones, and it was like two women.
Cut out as fuck.
Yeah, he is.
What the frick? I was explaining the greatest lore ever. Okay, basically, can you hear me now? Hello? I'm on my 4G.
Okay, he died next to. He was buried next to his wife, right? And his wife was buried next to another woman.
Yeah. So they thought that his wife was him. So they're like, wait a second, Hitler was a woman and a lesbian?
Ah,
Crying and screaming. Okay. What are you talking about, Clavier?
tell me, how did that trial end?
Cancel when the defendant vanished.
You're cancelled.
Ah, I get it. So, Christoph, you've been living in fear for 7 years.
What?
You were afraid your forgery would be revealed and your reputation trashed. You couldn't leave things to chance, so you watched everyone involved in the case for 7 years, you fucking stalker.
Oh, you know, he always felt like he was being watched. That's what he said every day for 7 years.
You know, I love that when he gave his testimony, he never said end quote.
This guy's the most helpful guy ever. So helpful.
I
Probably
bet
also the most hygienic.
journalists sure he's being watched, end quote. Don't you wonder why Zach Grammier got rubbed out
Ew.
after 7
Ew.
years?
Ew.
I got them coming into contact with me.
Ew.
Wait just a minute. Zach Gramery was seen by this reporter? How was that possible? Was he alive after being gone 7 years?
Everyone's playing catch up. Finally, I knew this moment was coming. I just didn't think we would get here so fast. Zach Gramery gone
Yeah,
missing
me
for 7
neither.
years? Trucy's father?
What's wrong with Apollo? Go get him!
Right, leave it to me. Allow me to refresh the court's memory. 6 months ago, Christoph Gavin was charged with murdering a mysterious traveler.
I remember him quite well. Sadie Smith was it. Poisoned in a Chinese restaurant. Tragic.
The details don't
Not
really
the-
matter
not-
right now. Judge, are you being racist?
Not the incident, but the fact that it was a Chinese restaurant.
The judge doesn't like Chinese food. What matters is that the traveler Zach Gramery.
What?
Huh?
Apollo, what the fuck? You didn't tell me that?
Oh, right.
Keep
Oh,
going.
crap.
We'll talk about it later.
Did she already know? Why am I the last to know everything?
Someone please explain this! Mr. Justice, can you explain this?
No. It all started 7 years ago. The great magician Magnifi Grammy's death started it. He started it! Magician Magnifi Grammy's death and his student Zach Grammy the suspect. Whoever defended Zach in court successfully would be famous beyond belief. Thinking that Christoph Gavin did the unthinkable, he forged evidence.
Gruesome?
Actually, it was his daughter, Vera, who really did the work. You took precautions when you had the forgery made, didn't you, Mr. Gavin?
Precaution?
To keep people from talking, of course.
These two know too much. Leave them alive and there'll be nothing but trouble. That's when you planned your poisoning of the forgers.
Autocanin. Applied to a commemorative stamp.
But luck was on Mr. Misham's side. The bomb didn't go off.
His daughter. She saved him by taking the stamp. You see?
But that wasn't the only bomb he set up.
The Ariadone nail polish, of course.
You notice something when you request that forgery. When Vera Mishem is nervous, she has a bad habit. A tendency to bite her nails. She grew up in front of our eyes.
Oh!
The nail polish was her good luck charm.
She was almost kidnapped once. Since then, she'd been, well, you can see for yourself. She refused to leave the house.
Person gave me a good luck charm, and when I absolutely had to go outside, it protects me.
Yes, apparently she received something, a gift. She won't tell me what it is. It was from the client, the one who wanted that note made.
It was his insurance.
Insurance?
As long as she lived quietly at home, there was no danger to her. But what if she had to go outside?
If she ran into any trouble, she'd become nervous. And the nail polish would do the rest.
His time bomb sat there for 7 years, and then they went off almost simultaneously.
Komaru loves baby Vera.
Baby Vera.
So good. If you're finished, may I return to my cell now? I'm not accused of standing for such a long period of time. I'm not accustomed.
He's a defense attorney.
Mr. Gavin, have you heard a single thing we've said?
Oh, I listened quite closely to your little tale. Quite an entertaining piece of fiction.
What?
Clavier, surely you understand.
We're back to the evidence. The lacking evidence. Nothing proves a link between him and the Atakonin that took Drew Misham's life.
Objection.
Daphne says Vera's the cutest.
What about the restaurant? Who killed Zach Gramery? To keep him from talking?
I killed no man of that name. Read over the report again, if you'd like. The victim was a traveler by the name of Shady Smith, about whom we know a little of. You can't seriously think that I knew he was that particular fugitive.
Objection. Okay, so then why did you kill him, bitch? You just randomly killed the guy. Like, oh, random guy.
I plead to my right to remain silent.
Wow, no one's ever done that before.
Yeah, yes, they did. Andrews.
Oh yeah,
It's always the blondes with the hair on the side.
that's true.
Remember, this court did not convince to put on trial. The defendant's name is Vera Mishan, suspected in murder of her own father. My trial been finished for 6 months now, so sucks to be you, man.
What the frick?
I'm afraid we have strayed considerably from our purpose here. This court concurs with the witness. It is defendant Vera Bisham who is on trial here.
No, but you were doing so good, Apollo.
Was I?
What a loser.
As long as there is no evidence to support the accusation against him, this court of inquiry cannot find Vera Bisham innocent.
Objection! Your Honor, Phoenix Wright spent 7 years collecting this evidence.
Objection. Oh, that's not.
You still don't get it, do you?
What?
Let us assume there was poison in that nail polish. Who then was responsible for causing Vermisham to bite her nails?
What?
It wasn't me. I know that much. The one who brought that poison to her lips was you. It's like, he's planning to murder on Apollo because he like made her nervous.
I'm the murderer? I'm the murderer?
Evidence is everything. There is nothing more.
I believe this discussion has reached its conclusion.
Your Honor!
Mr. Justice, you have performed admirably well for a novice attorney.
What the frick? This is my third case. This is my fourth case. What do you mean, novice attorney?
Respect your partner. Phoenix Wright's determination as well.
However, without direct proof, you have nothing. Isn't that right, Clavier?
Unfortunately, yes, Christoph. You're right. That is, you would have been right until now.
What?
What?
Did the news not reach your desk in solitary? The eyes of the nation are on this courtroom today.
Oh shit, the Queen's watching.
It's gonna pop up.
Oh!
Hello, it's me.
We've been recording this whole time, bitch.
This is the trial case for a new judicial system.
What do you mean new? What do you mean new? That's right. I totally forgotten. The juris system.
Apollo! Jurist, you say?
Current judicial system has been deemed too closed off from society. This new system attempts to inject the wisdom of common citizens into the law.
Common citizen. Wisdom. Is that some kind of a joke? What could have possibly gained by doing this? Entrusting our judicial system to the mindless, emotional new mob of irrational mouse breeders? Huh?
Fucking snob.
Common citizens have something called common.
Oh, Judge, what the frick? The judge is a badass.
Common sense is not restricted by the law.
Nonsense! There is only room for two in this courtroom, me and the law. Keep that riff-off out! Out, I say!
Oh, that's me. They're not in court, actually. They're watching everything by video camera. I was like, why is Phoenix not saying anything? I was confused.
Oh, how can you allow this?
Incidentally, the one responsible for making this happen was Phoenix Wright.
Okay. Stuck. Phoenix Wright. Oh, whoa, whoa, what's going on? Duh! So, everything was leading to this. Of course. Right. 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 Right!
Oh, he's the beast.
Yo! Oh shit!
I won't accept this. I can't accept this. This is no court. Law. Law is everything. Law is absolute. You let an ignorant swine steal your courts?
Christo. It's over.
Clavier!
The law is absolute. You can't be serious.
What?
Odd. I thought you spent your life looking for loopholes. The law isn't absolute. It's filled with contradictions.
The law is the end product of many years of history, the fruit of human knowledge, like a gem polished to a gleam through trials and errors. It is this fruit we receive and pass on and face in our time.
Yo, the judge's kind of badass right now. What the heck? What's going on here?
and it is always changing, growing. Nurturing it is our task as human beings.
Wow, I love to see. I'd love to see more of this, Judge. Not the fucking.
Nail polish. What's nail polish?
My wife has red nails.
Except for you, Christoph. You aren't changing. You've stopped. You're not needed anymore.
He's an S. S like in IMBTI.
Yeah.
No, because
You
like
mean
they're not
S's aren't
changing.
needed? That's kind of sad.
We don't need them.
No, but they're like not changing.
Oh. Ah.
Someday, I'll know what law is. When I finally become
Touche.
the main character of my own fucking game. But I'll fight
That's
to
your
change it if I
line.
have to. Don't lag now. Come on, Wi-Fi. Don't lag now. We're at the end. Don't lag now. Oh, come on. Hello?
Fucking man.
Hello?
I see no need to further prolong this trial.
Oops, I'm clicking the wrong buttons.
This began as the trial of Vera Mishram, accused of murdering her father. The painter Drew Mishram, however. Several other incidents were reviewed and we seem to have reached a conclusion. Before this court declares a verdict, I await your decision.